2023 Subaru BRZ, manufacture date 10/22, got about 15k miles. This is both a daily driver and a fun weekend car. The owner actually came all the way from Nevada for this service. We're doing an oil strainer cleaning and installing a Greddy oil pan baffle today. Why don't we go see what we found? With every service, we always do a multi-point inspection, just complimentary. And one thing that we always find is dealer techs seem to not really care about doing the pre-delivery inspection correctly. And what do I mean? So I say the most common things missed during the pre-delivery inspection, that is the inspection the dealer tech is supposed to do before the car goes for sale, is the PDI body plugs and fluid levels, and to see if any parts are missing. And of course, on this vehicle, PDI body plugs were missing. Luckily, we found them in the glove box. Sometimes they're in the trunk. We always end up finishing the PDI for the dealer techs and installing the body plugs for the customers. Low side AC cap is missing for some reason, especially on GR86s from the factory. This low side AC cap ends up missing. And we topped off a few of the fluid levels for the customer. Usually it's the clutch fluid level that needs a little bit of a top off. What are PDI body plugs? So there's two holes in the bottom of the unibody. I believe either the tow truck or the ship hooks onto these to tie down the car. Before the car goes for sale, the dealer tech is supposed to put in these body plugs. Again, they're usually in the glove box or the trunk. These almost never get done. We end up having to finish the dealership's job. Very small, inexpensive part, but actually they have a very important job. So their job is they seal off the body from water, dirt, snow, ice, whatever, from getting inside the unibody. So a common question we get from customers whose PDI body plugs have been out for a really long time, let's say 20 or 30,000 miles, they'll ask, what is the risk that the inside of the unibody has, is messed up from the body plugs being out so long? And I tell them, being here in California, it's probably not as big of a deal, but if you lived somewhere where they salt the roads, where it rains a lot, where there's snow and ice, it's probably going to be a lot bigger of a deal that the PDI body plugs were out for that long. So, pro tip for today, feel under your side skirts and see if your PDI body plugs are there. With that being said, why don't we get to the point and see what's inside that oil strainer? Again, late 22 manufacture date. Pretty good from what I would expect out of a 22. We can see that dark gray octopus on the left side, as well as, if you look very closely on the right side, our good old friend Mr. Green Speck. Looks like Mr. Green Speck's been there for so long, he's actually overlaid and made the shape of an X. Why don't we see if we could pull out Mr. Green Speck? Okay, so unfortunately we couldn't rescue Mr. Green Speck today, and that seems like usually the case when we do oil strainer cleanings. It seems like those specks either dissolve or get washed out really easily. So more often than not, we're not able to save our friends inside the oil strainer, unfortunately. But we were able to find some cool stuff in here this time. There's that octopus shape, and then we haven't seen this in a very long time. Mr. Strand of Old Man Hair. I have not seen one of these in a very long time. This is a really big piece. It almost looks like a strand of fiberglass hair. I'm really curious what that is and how it ended up inside the engine. Again, not a one-off. We've definitely seen these translucent strands inside the oil strainers before. Someone in the comments let us know what the heck that is.